Hello! Guess who's in the hospital again? This plump fellow. Yeah. So after my last stay in the hospital, when I had the mini stroke, or what did they call it? Temporary TIA. Yeah, everything looked good. I went home, took the rest of the week off, started work this week, on Monday and Tuesday. Everything seemed fine, was in the shower on Wednesday, and all of a sudden, what's that spot? Another blind spot showed up. And again, same sort of thing actually. In both eyes, a little blind spot that then got bigger and moved to the right and became a colorful schism of strangeness. And then sort of lost some of my right vision before going back pretty much to normal. Now this time, I was in the shower, so I went, oh my god, somebody help me. We started driving to the hospital and I realized the traffic's pretty bad and this is getting worse, so let's just go ahead and stop at the fire station, which I think is fairly hilarious because we pull up, my mother is driving, she stops the vehicle, honks the horn, and I hear her go after she honked the horn. And I'm like, what's that about? And I move my head, and remember now I've lost like part of my vision on my right. I have this huge blind spot and confusion now. And I move my head, and there's a guy right in front of us. She just honked at him, but I couldn't even see him when I'm looking straight forward because he's just in this invisible spot of my vision. And the only way I knew he was there was because my mother jumped at the shock of surprising somebody else. Anyway, we told him what's up. He called the ambulance back because it was just out on a little run, and apparently didn't need whoever was in it previously. I'm assuming they were dropped off or whatnot. So they came back, loaded me up, got me to the hospital, and my vision continued to clear up from that point on. Like, it was bad when I got to the fire department, but on my way back to the hospital again, it cleared up. Scary, but not as scary as last time. And that's when the real fear started. The blind spot came back again while I was in the hospital. So I'm sitting there, like, talking to my mother and stuff, trying to relax, trying to calm down, quite scared still, but trying to calm down. And all of a sudden I realized, like, I think there's a blind spot again. I think something's wrong. When I look at the wall, one of the outlets on the wall, I can't see the bottom right hard corner of it with my periphery. I move around. Sure enough, I look at my mother. I found this was the best way to do it, is actually looking at my mother. Imagine I'm my mother. Okay, this area right here, I just couldn't see it. Like, she has a pretty pronounced one of these lines here and a pretty pronounced line right there. Could see it on one side, but not on the other. I'd have to actually move my head and look at a different part of it. And her glasses that she wears, they'd be normal, get to here, and they would sort of melt this way and fold outwards and then just turn into like skin-colored confusion. And the top of her head right here looked like somebody had cut a bowl shape out of it, and that it was shining light or matching the color of the wall behind her. So yeah, that's been my day. That really scared me because I'm like, I'm in the hospital, they've already hooked me up, what more can they do? They were giving me saline, so, just water. They weren't giving me medicine. I paged them and came and was like, help, I'm scared to death here. They just sort of documented it. They went and got me some more MRIs and MRAs. They did do an x-ray of my chest while I was in there. They have mobile x-ray machines, pretty dang cool. But yeah, while it was still happening, they actually managed to get me into the MRA and MRI suite this time instead of having to wait a whole day. So they managed to get a scan while I was still having some visual weirdness. Because this time it got to the point where the whole right side was confused and gone. Like, I'd be looking straight ahead, my mother's to the right of me. I could tell, like, the outline of her was there, but like I could see her hair and a bit of maybe her back. But everything else was just sort of this gray, shadowy mass of confusion. Scary. Very scary. Anyway, like I said, they got me to the MRI and MRA, and I was still having some weird stuff, and they put me in the machine, and of course I fell asleep because they gave me some relaxing meds so I didn't twitch too much, and I did twitch a bit in these. If you've never been in an MRI or MRA, or it's the same damn machine, these are actually just different tests they do. Anyway, if you've ever been in an MRI machine, it's cramped. It's like, let's see, yeah, there. That's about how far away it can be from your face. This one I think was about that far away, but they had a thing around my head about that far. Anyway, you get the idea. It's cramped, so a lot of people get antsy. Me, I wasn't really antsy because they gave me that medicine to calm me down, and I'm in a room where I can't really tell if my vision's good or bad, so I didn't think about it. And they put earbuds in, so the loud noise of these crazy loud machines didn't make me deaf. And I fell asleep. It was damn good sleepies. The loud, horrible noises just turn into music to me. So I'm hearing this incredible, weird, strange, alien, industrial music and loving it. And the only time I had an issue was when the loud noise would, from bam, 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 would change in stop. Or go from bam, bam, bam to bam, bam, bam. I'd instantly go, which of course could mess up the scans. And I shouldn't have shaken my head like that. That hurt. I'm just checking for blind spots. I'm so scared. Shouldn't have done that, man. So anyway, the MRI and MRA and the X-ray of the chest and all the tests previously from last time I was in the hospital last week came back negative. So they don't know why my vision keeps going. Like last time they said it was a TIA, a mini stroke. This time, since they were able to check me pretty much while I was having the issue, they can pretty much rule out mini stroke. Which means maybe even the last one wasn't one. Which means we don't know why this is happening. There's a neurologist coming in the morning to consult with me. Maybe they'll figure something out, and of course there'll be more blood tests and fun stuff in the morning. Probably just a helicopter landing, you know, it's a big hospital. Dropping somebody else off. Hopefully they are going to be alright. Say a prayer for them, eh? Yeah, but I don't know what's up with me. I'm in good spirits right now, but I'm a bit manic, a bit scared still, but in decent spirits. The way I look at it is at least it's probably nothing super serious, since I'm not seeing anything wrong with my brain. There's no brain tumors or anything like that showing up, and no signs of a massive stroke or even a mini stroke this time. So it's probably not something super serious, but gotta figure out why it's happening. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully this will be the last video I do of me stuck in a hospital bed talking to you. And they do have me again on bed alert, so if I need to use a restroom I have to call somebody because I'm a fall risk, because if it was a stroke that means at any moment I could and fall over. Which of course with the blood thinners means if I hit my noggin then I'm in even more trouble. So yeah, that's that. I believe there was a bunch of well wishes from the past video. Not gonna lie, I haven't read through them because I was afraid reading through them would jinx it and make it happen again. Maybe not reading through it jinxed it and made it happen again. I'm really superstitious right now because I've had heart surgery and I've lost my vision and had it come back twice. Yeah. I'm not in a good spot mentally, eh? Anyway, that's that. I just wanted to give an update to everybody. Somebody today actually wished me well on my comment on another YouTuber's video. And I responded while I was in the ER, like, well, I was doing good until a few minutes ago and my vision went again. Oh, Lord. I don't know, man. I have more stories from today, too, but I think that's enough for now. Anyway, again, though, I did hear there's a lot of outpouring from you. Thanks, guys. I'm going to go read through those now. You guys rock. Thank you. And keep safe, healthy, and eat better. Because I don't think it's eating badly that got me in trouble, but A, it can't hurt, can it? Ta-ta.